So basically, like MoneyFi is a place that all of the stablecoin lovers should be. And stablecoin is exactly how we start our crypto journey and how we end our crypto journey as well. So we get into stablecoin first before we buy anything else, and then when we sell off something, we get back to stablecoin. And I think right now, this year is the core year for Web3 development in overall, and stablecoin is exactly the backbone of all of that development, as well as the adoption for any blockchain ecosystem out there. And the best way for ecosystem to fight over TVL is through stablecoin. That's the safest asset that people believe and people hold on into, regardless of the condition of the market. Yep. So we have seen a few different, challenge with stablecoins that, the Web3 product, normally we make it very geeky, very technical look and everything. So it's making, people very hard to move, let's say, money from stablecoin from one platform to another blockchain, and everything. And this is exactly how we stop Web2 people to get into the Web3 journey. So MoneyFi, we make sure all of that's gone. So we connected to, first and foremost, we try to be multi-chain. It doesn't make sense if you go into stablecoin and just one chain, because stablecoin exists in different chains, and even Stacknet, you know that very well as well. And that's recently announcement for Boons is exactly how you want to do it. You want to create your own version of, stablecoin that freely flow into, our ecosystem. But when people want to get out, maybe they get back the USDC and then go to the other ecosystem. So we try to integrate all of these, best DeFi incentive back to the stablecoin holder seamlessly. They don't have to worry too much about, how to unstack from Solana and then move it to Stacknet, and then keep it Stacknet in this protocol, and then move to another, AMM within Stacknet, something like that. We will help you to do that. So look at us more like, a stablecoin vehicle. So if you ask me, what is MoneyFi? MoneyFi, we are a car that's driving the stablecoin around. Solana today, Stacknet tomorrow, whatever. So we try to move your money with the purpose of, bringing the best incentive to the holder. And to the point of the foundation, we're actually your good friend as well, because if you use your strategy right, putting the right incentive, the vehicle actually allows people to bring money easier back to your ecosystem. So that's exactly our, hypothesis. So on the left, you can easily see that we have a universal version, which is, all of the EVM and everything else. And on the right, we also have a specific version for Aptos as well. And this is something that we feel like we can do it for Starknet as well. So these, special empowered version, we probably try to tailor it to, certain foundations that have certain plans and strategy around stablecoin toward the ecosystem. Either you want people to, deposit money from the other ecosystem and try to bring back to your ecosystem because you have better incentive. Or let's try to go steal other incentive from other ecosystems. That also work as well, because we have to be real, right? As ecosystem, we fight over TVL through incentive, through strategy, and customer satisfaction as well. So use us like a weapon. Yeah. And so because our product is completely, multi-chain yield farming. So USDT, USDC from anywhere, you can just stack it into MoneyFi, and it's help you to find the best incentive available each of the day. So the system with the AI rules and scanning and filtering and everything, we will rebalance, accordingly, so that your incentive is up to the optimized level. And we very focusing on safety and also attractiveness as well. So we not gonna follow all of these sexy incentive and completely forgetting about your safety. We have definition of what exactly look like a stronger TVL pool, who are the backer, what is the technology behind, have they been audited yet, how many times, something like that. So we make sure all of these rules go into the AI agents and make sure that you get all of these best incentive out of the product, right? So everything gonna be on chain. So as a stacker, you know exactly where all of your money at one time, always. You know exactly if your money, 50 of them actually in Starknet, 50 of them actually in Solana, something like that. Everything will be shown accordingly on your personal page, the pie chart and everything. And something that we really like is that we have on the previous, this page is fine. You see all of the points here. Actually, it's our local, like internal loyalty points in the system that whatever interaction that you have with the platform, how much you stack, you check in every day, you do this quest, you do that task for StartNet, you earn some points. And what do I do with these points? It can be a surprise. If you have many points, eventually in the future you can exchange for like gas to use on the platform. You can exchange for a secret blind box from StartNet. Remember, we keep launching new projects, right? So what if we can airdrop some of these NFT new airdrops and everything in this box? So people have these points to actually exchange for those, like future surprise. And this is exactly one of the other feature that we can easily working with Foundation to really increase the engagement for certain activities and certain, like transaction, for example. And again, even for points, everything's going to be very transparent. Where do you get all the points and everything coming from? And we also built in our affiliate feature in already. Meaning that, like if you really like the product, you share with your friends, you share with your company and everything, you earn these passive, like referral, commission. Just like how all of the exchange grows so fast in the past 10 years. Affiliate is something that it's key and it's very effective in our Web3 market. Yeah. So far, we have connected to over 8 different blockchain. TVL are pretty close to 200,000 right now. We are doing our second round of, audits. Actually, I jumped one page earlier. We also won the Aptos Hackathon as #1. Got recognized by BNB Chain, Roots Network, Sonium, for grants and everything so far. So pretty much because of it's a very compelling business model and tactics. So we really can be friends with different blockchain foundation and customize something very specifically for StartNet. Yeah. So our roadmap, I think you guys haven't seen that I talk anything about token yet, but very luckily it's still part of the game as well. So we try to launch our token sometime next year, but it's completely for pure utility and it can be our endpoints. And that's something that like the foundation may have some interest in that as well, to bring our endpoints into like StartNet or something like that, because we believe that this business model is very sustainable as long as you can deliver all of these TVL. We earn revenue the moment that people stack the money in right away. Nothing secret. So that's why we don't have the pressure of fundraising and get all of the capital through token, for example, something like that. We still approach this as multi-chain because that's exactly how the money should flow to one place to another place. It's more like like these 8, 10 different highways intersected with each other, something like that. Yep. So this is a snapshot of whoever we have been connected so far in terms of like protocol, blockchain, infra, and everything. We got listed on DeFi Llama. Everything is very transparent. You can check TVL at any time. Community, we're still growing. We just launched our KOL KOC program 2 weeks ago. We got over 100 applications from all over the world, not just Vietnam. Yep. Positioning, so again, we try to be multi-chain and we try to keep the automation level at the highest, because I think we have a big ambition that we try to serve the so-called Web2 user. We don't want them to get stuck at wallet sign up, unstack, and then bridge to other ecosystem and everything. Let us help you with that, right? This is very interesting. Actually, from today, we see that we actually can work with a few of you easily. For example, the first project, or Olympay, for on-ramp, off-ramp, we can easily SDK for stacking available on their website. So B2B and B2C can be a very equally important angle for us. So right now we're talking to exchange that they can pull our SDK to provide directly to their user, or not so secret. A lot of the exchange, they manage their asset, manually as well. Meaning that, they can put people in the stacking on the sacks, giving them some percentage, but actually the asset can be on DeFi, which they can stack into our, protocol and earn even better APR. And they can pay whatever they promise to their user, and they keep the difference, something like that. And we are talking to, Web2, apps from Japan and Korea, to bring these, stablecoin stacking into their apps as well. So on-ramp, off-ramp, wallets, exchange. So I'm waiting for the 5 names coming out of Vietnam as well, because I think in the beginning they won't be able to make profit right away to like have all of these revenue to return as stacking incentive, for example. And our team, we have a very experienced team. So we have our CEO actually coming from a group that have over 50 million users right now on entertainment and gaming product. I come from the sandbox myself, and our CMO actually coming from CoinX and Exchange. So we have been I have been in the market as long as Dodge here in Vietnam, over 10 years. So I mean, like, we've been here forever. I have a very interesting, like, oh, the last slide is not coming up. I have updated the last slide. Actually, I have prepared one new slide for StartNet. So I have this very interesting proposal. And I talked with Star Arcade as well. So you guys have invested and incubate ready wallets. And one of the angles that I feel like MoneyFi can bring value in ready wallets right away is these, like slipping, earning, with all of the stablecoins have in your wallet. And all of these, like wallets and integration into multi-chain is already available on the back end of the wallet. You just need another, again, vehicle to bring all of these traffic back to the card. And I think this card is something that's really unique about StartNet. So it's give people maybe not incentive, but convenient to spend stablecoin with your ecosystem. And I think we can do that with either runes or like some other stablecoin as well. So yeah, that's it. I think thumbs up as well. Thank you so much.
What have you created already in StartNet? You have something already in StartNet?
Am I considering?
No, do you have already something in StartNet that you can, something?
Yeah, we have studied. I think for StartNet, I think easily we can get it done in like 2 weeks.
So you currently don't have anything with StartNet?
Yeah, we haven't integrated yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you say that the foundations, I saw you work with several options, right? Those involve grants, right? From the foundations of the world we can integrate.
Yes. So when we work with foundation, we also work with like the strongest like AMM within each ecosystem, so that we bring all of the yields back to the user. And this is very important. Sometimes we forget like the basics of like safety. Sometimes you have to diversify your portfolio. So even with $1,000, we can easily MoneyFi can easily split it into 4 portions into the top 4 AMM on StartNet, like each 250, something like that, to make sure that people diversify.
So that would be a grant from the foundation to do something like that.
If you ask me honestly, right now, so our strategy is we going after like stronger TVL, healthy ecosystem and something like that. But at the same time, we also have direct discussion with foundation to see how we can serve them better. Because at the end of the day, we're just a vehicle, right? The vehicle is going to be used for a certain purpose. Let's discuss. But yeah, we don't just need for grants to really like start building something on something. But again, as a startup, we have to prioritize.
So you would say like you earn your current money is being earned by this, mostly by who's your customer? Now you're earning money.
So the user going to be number 1, retail user. Number 2,
right now you have money already.
Retail user. And actually our end game going to be in retail user. But in the beginning, where we're gonna get like stronger TVL within the next 6 months, that's going to be from B2B for sure. Yep. Because right now one of the challenge that we see for certain like blockchain foundation, they have these funding sitting within the ecosystem, could not generate enough incentive. We have to be honest, right? So they work with MoneyFi. Let's say I have $10 million. I can work with like an aggregator like MoneyFi to get this 20% from somewhere, because all of this strategy from liquidity provision, from stacking, from lending, it's already integrated from MoneyFi. So we just have to integrate into one place, and the money gonna work. So then that foundation can actually make a 20% APR on whatever money. If they leave it in their ecosystem, it's not gonna generate anything.
So the foundations are kind of like your client.
Absolutely as well. We have a few conversations right now as well, interestingly. So we have our I have to say, let's say, you know, like weaker ecosystem. So we have ecosystem, we have exchange that talking to us, we have wallets that talking to us. So for on-ramp, off-ramp, for wallets and everything, we just, you know, like really enhance their, you know, like customer service and everything. So the user don't have to leave their platform because our SDK can be plugged in the back of their product. And they can even earn commission and margin with their user as well. So in that case, we become a technology partner. Yes.
Technology partner. Okay. All right, thank you.
Yep.
I have a question on the services that you're providing. So I know you mentioned staking quite a bit, so you're obviously, you know, which
Yes.
your network supports staking, you're staking. What are the other things? So as a user, what and all can I do on your platform?
So right now, I have a lot of people asking me about our USP, so unique selling point, right? So our unique selling point is we're gonna be as boring until you die, like very boring. So we don't try to complicate it, our business. We try to keep it as simple as much as possible, which is people should have stablecoin and you should earn money with stablecoin, and that's it for now. In the near future, we absolutely consider other assets as well. But right now, we feel like the pain point and the trust level, it all starts with stablecoin. So we
No, that is from the user perspective. What are you doing with the stablecoins is my question.
Oh no, the stablecoin is going to flow into exactly all of these destinations. So the incentive is not coming from directly from MoneyFi. Liquidity provision into Aptos, liquidity position into core chain.
Okay, so you are using the core chains
Correct.
different incentive mechanisms and okay.
Correct.
So as a user, my journey would be, let's say I have
One click.
stablecoin on anything.
Yep.
I just come to MoneyFi and I say here is my stablecoin and I can choose my risk level. Do I want 10%? Do I want low risk, high risk, medium risk or something like
So
that?
right now in our first version, we don't let the user choose that. We average everything. But in the second, and some users don't like that at all. Like just give me the average. So in our second phase, we're gonna make it more like a premium feature where user actually can subscribe to your according to your risk appetite. Like I want like really risky lending 100%. That's it.
And you are right now investing in strategies that you also think are risk free at the moment.
We do both. So we have our in-house strategy and we're working with people, for example, you know, like BTC5 project from Villa that we can integrate, you know, BTC5 strategy into our platform as well. Yeah, so we do both way. And that's exactly how the conversation starts with a lot of the blockchain ecosystem as well. Because if they have, so basically our opinion is very simple. If there's a strategy is safe and really strong performing, we need to have them in our platform and provide to our end user. Yep.
Yeah, I think this is an interesting use case because you can spend only stablecoin using Argent card, and since you will have stablecoin in your wallet, you could just decide to, you know, keep a few of them.
You have to give people like the reasons, like okay, so I have, just in my case, I have stablecoin in 6 different blockchain protocol right now.
Yeah.
I need to move it into Starknet. And by the way, they have this stacking feature with MoneyFi available already. But at the end of the day, I can spend on my card as well. Really good. You like that?
Definitely. I mean, because this is now, I think, a good adoption both ways, right? Like even to have stablecoins and then the card as well. So it's like a win-win solution. Interesting.
Thank you guys.